What about wide receivers who could be on the Niners' radar? Because look, there's no guarantee that Brandon Ayuk gets the long-term extension. You can't extend everyone, and he's going to be very expensive. They might have to prepare.
Yeah. I mean, and it's weird. This is like 3 or 4 years in a row where the wide receiver class is just exceptionally deep.
It's going to
One of
keep
my
happening, by the way. It's going to keep
Yeah, because
happening.
there's
All the
just a
best
lot of
athletes are
guys.
playing this position now. It's where to get
Yeah.
paid. Yeah. And I feel like also it's an easy position to play. Like in the NFL, all the rules are in your favor. You can't touch them. You can't hit them. It's
And
not
there's
a hard position to play compared to corner.
There's a lot of good ones too. I mean, the guys at the top of the draft, Quentin Johnson, Jordan Addison, Smith Nabigba or whatever from Ohio State, Jalen Hyatt. Those are the guys at the top of the draft.
I like Addison.
I actually kind of like I love this. There's a receiver from Ole Miss named Jonathan Mingo, who really love him. He's 6'1", about 225. He can sky for balls. He's just physically dominating. And Ole Miss has had some really, really good wide receivers in the last few years.
DK,
I really like him.
AJ Brown. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Mingo doesn't run quite like AJ Brown, but he's an NFL player for sure. I like him, and he's a day 3 pick. Michael Wilson was one of the best receivers. The Stanford kid was one of the best receivers at Mobile. He's 6'2", 216 pounds. I think he's going to be a day 3 steal. And then, the other Stanford kid is a workout warrior, 6'3", 230, Elijah Higgins. I'm not a big Elijah Higgins fan myself. He's just a little on the stiff side. As far as, there's a kid who played at Clemson who's from Sacramento, Joseph Nada. It's spelled Ngata, Nagata.
Like Haloti Nada?
Yeah. Joseph Nada played at Clemson. And I think he either went to Jesuit or he's from Sacramento. He's a really interesting day 3 receiver. I mean, definitely. Nathaniel Dell and Jaden Reed are 2 slot receivers who are tiny. Dell, they call him Tank Dell. He caught balls for Clayton Tune at Houston. He's 5'8", 165, but he is a home run hitter. Jaden Reed from Michigan State, 5'11", slot receiver, super burner. They met with Demario Douglas from Liberty, another slot receiver, 5'8", about 170 pounds. So yeah, those are the guys that kind of stand out to me at that spot.
I like it. I was looking at one guy, Cedric Tillman, who's a 6'3", 215-pound wide receiver from Tennessee, kind of similar to Jawan Jennings. I don't know if the Niners are going to be able to keep Jawan Jennings long term. They might be looking for the next big slot receiver, just kind of like how he replaced.
I'll say
Kendrick
this:
Bourne.
A lot of people like Hendon Hooker, but at quarterback. But I don't like Hendon Hooker because I really felt like Tennessee's studs were the receivers. Hyatt and Tillman were big time for them.
Tillman might be a guy the Niners could get in round 3.